Kitchenwork Foundation was founded with this idea that it would be great if we could figure out a way to encourage the production of more fresh, local, delicious food.
As you recognize the food deserts that exist in the country and how hard it can be to get fresh produce and simply cooked food in so many areas.
The idea was that the Kitchenwork Foundation was going to offer a residency award.
I think it's pretty awesome that Matt's actually creating a platform for people who rarely have a chance to just test something out.
You know, when I saw the amount of the award, I was like, is that real? For, that much money to go somewhere for a week and basically like play? I was born in South Korea. My parents are Chinese and they adopted me, and I grew up in New Jersey. And then I spent a lot of time traveling in Southeast Asia. I fell in love with the street food culture. A lot of the best food is cheap and it's on the street, and that was very exciting to me. For the last year, I've been doing events and pop-ups, markets, trying to open Hema Hospitality, which is my Asian street food concept. Being able to offer this menu with the quality of service at this restaurant is not something that I've been able to do before.
I think maybe the most interesting thing about Heirloom Lodge's kitchen might be the open space. When you build a farm-friendly restaurant, you think about giving people space to process food. Hannah checked in this afternoon. She brought a couple of items from her pantry.
I felt like we could create something very unique and also very true to the farms and the farmers.
For the most part, I just handed the reins over, and it was amazing fun for me.
Chef Residency really offers a chance for both the artist and the community to come together.
I think is super important, kind of similar to a pop-up, show people what they can do and they can kind of see what it's like to have their own playtime.
It allows the chef to showcase what they're good at without having all the overhead of a restaurant.
So let's do that. Let's do the romaine hearts and do the beef tartare, beef bell style.
Pasta, 2 trout, side squid.
Be too fussy about it, just you want it to be on the plate. Carrots. It kind of felt like a well-oiled kitchen, which is crazy to think about because I was only there for a week. In such little time, I was able to develop so much trust in the staff in the way that I think Matt probably does too.
6, 1, 3, and 4.
And that is a testament to the energy and the standards of the kitchen.
Sorry, my fire? Yes, I am. Chef Jack, please fire solo trout. Thank you.
Jack was awesome. The way that he was working, was very organized and fast. So I was like, oh, this is going to be a good week.
Please fire soup carrot.
Soup carrot.
And also Astrid is kind of the person who didn't need anything because she's so self-sufficient.
her menu was completely fluid, like made all kinds of sense to me in terms of balance and proportion, really.
Cooking is so personal. It's the best way that I know how to tell my story. So we did potato and spring onion soup, 2 types of potatoes with some spring onions, and then charred some greens as a relish. Charred squid and cranberry bean dish with a salad of pickled onions and frisee and chili oil. We did homemade cavatelli with morels and asparagus. Steelhead trout with curried cauliflower and watercress. Roasted Blue Star Farm carrot dish with spring carrots, a miso tofu sauce, and preserved lime and almond gremolata. I was in Vietnam and I had a house-made soda that had preserved limes that were muddled in it. And it was like one of the most delicious things. It was so refreshing. And so I just started preserving limes at home that I'm excited to use for this dish. With the olives and the almonds and sesame and of course the carrots, it's, to me, that kind of makes that dish different. And then I can talk about beef tartare for forever because it's one of my favorite dishes to eat. So I asked Matt about doing a tartare dish with gold beets. We are going to dress the tartare with a Dijon and coloratura, which is an Italian fermented fish. It's very similar to Southeast Asian fish sauce, but more aligned with Matt's pantry. And then that will be served with a crispy rice cracker to help give it, that crunch and a texture. I always think it's nice to have a vehicle for the tartare to eat. And then the coconut panna cotta with rhubarb and oat streusel.
4 pasta, trout, squid, carrot.
Order, monsieur.
That is cavatelli with morels and asparagus, and that is steelhead trout with curried cauliflower and watercress. Enjoy your dinners.
It's important to me that people enjoy my food because I think that cooking is not a one-way street. You could cook, and if there's no one to eat the food, did you cook?
Evening. Welcome. Those are roasted carrots.
Matt has always been an extraordinary uniter of people around the table. And in the process, he's teaching them and building a relationship with them. And, to me, that's like the most magical thing that food can do.
I think it also keeps it exciting for the locals that come to eat and experience the place.
She's had now 3 excellent nights of practice, and we got warmed up for the weekend.
Kitchen Work Foundation is doing, helps plant the seeds for there to be more spots like that in more communities.
What Matt's doing is giving young people a platform to experiment and to develop their own vision for what they want to see for the future. And in the process, he's creating more missionaries to go out into the world to spread the importance of food as a central part of our lives.
I think I am going to remember the residency as one of the highlights of my working life.
For me, I love cooking, but the reason why I cook is to create this kind of space. We're trying to build relationships through food.